what's your name?
My name is Daniel. I've been living in Toronto for about 7 years now. Life is okay now. It's stabilized for the moment. Yeah, I believe it was work. I think he knew someone from work. And it was kind of like a setup date. So the date kind of started in Cabbagetown. I didn't really know much about the guy, but I had his number, so when we were texting, everything seemed fine. We decided to meet up at a sushi place in Cabbagetown. I met him there, and I realized that he was Japanese, and he had only been in Toronto for probably about 4 or 5 months, and his English was really bad, so we had this really hard time communicating the whole date, and it was kind of like, it was really interesting because it was like it was like making the most benign small talk that you can make just to like pass the conversation and keep it going. I did find him attractive, and it was kind of fun at points, but we ended up sitting there at this table making the most awkward small talk, and I was kind of bearing it, and I thought maybe we should get up and go, and there's this really nice park around there, Wellesley Park, so I was like, let's go for a walk. And my plan was to kind of like walk him to the park, because that's kind of where he lived, and then basically end the date there and get out of there unscathed. So we went to the park, and I believe the sun had just gone down, so it was night, and it was a warm night. We were walking around, and I remember his outfit was so bizarre. It was like little yellow shorts and a teal button-up, and we decided to talk on the bench some more for some reason, and the conversation went kind of like this. It was, he noticed all the people with the dogs walking around, and he was kind of like talking to me about the dogs and trying to pronounce words and asking me what words meant, and he was kind of cuddling up to me, and I think I had my hand kind of like pushed up against his leg, and we were talking, and then I kind of just felt wet, and I looked down, and he said in plain as day English, "I came." And I was really confused because I wasn't sure if he peed his pants or he actually meant that he came, but he came, and he immediately got up, and the date was like clearly over, and we kind of walked out of the park, and he was like, "Will you walk me to the subway?" with a big stain on his yellow pants. So I walked him to Wellesley Station, he got on the subway, and we never saw each other ever again.
True love.
True love.